we've got a question coming in from Desmond, who's asking about why cannot Miami sign players from Lakeland?
Polk County is just traditionally not a place that Miami goes for recruits. You can look back for many years. Think of all the Lakeland guys who, I mean, it's Central Florida. They go to Florida. You know what I mean? They just do. The Pouncey twins, the Chris Rainey. There's a bunch of other guys. Ahmad Black, I think, is from over there. There's a bunch of dudes. And it's just like, you know, I've talked about this before. I think it was last week. The question was asked about, you know, Miami versus Ray Lewis was Lakeland. He was Lakeland. Was he Kathleen?
That's
I think he was Kathleen.
Minute.
I think he was from Kathleen, but also been a while, right? So, yeah, but in the interim, they've just really had pretty much a pipeline going from there to Gainesville. So that's why it's hard to change that. You know, Miami is trying to make inroads. There's a receiver out there, Tyler Scott, I believe his name is. I think that's it. There was a Miramar player of the same name when I worked there and announced it, so I think that's why it stuck. But he's like a big 6'3", 4-star dude in the receiving core or options for next year's class. There is Cormani McLean, the #1 corner in 2023 from Lake Gibson, which is not far away from there. But yeah, I mean, it's just been a spot where Miami has really not been as successful because it's been foundational to the success of Florida in particular. And so that's why it's been tough to get guys from there. And I mean, contrary to what they want to say, coaches do push players places. And, you know, think that obviously Miami's not signed anybody from Dwyer in forever. Reason for that, Jack Daniels, you know, went to Florida. He's a Florida fan. Like, say what you want, but like, there was also a reason why lots of Miramar guys went to West Virginia when Damon Cogdell was there. Just saying. And it's, you know, personal connections too. Like, hey, I can't get you a visit at Miami. I can't get you a visit at O State or Texas. Where I can get you a visit is Morgantown. Where I can get you a visit if I'm Jack Daniels is Florida. I guarantee I can get you one. If I'm from Lakeland, Bill Castle, I believe it is, I guarantee I can get you a visit over there. And there's been guys from here who have gone there and walked this path so far that if I certify that you're one of those dudes, at a minimum, you're going to get a free education from the University of Florida. It's really tough to overcome that over many years. And again, if the example that you're using is Ray Lewis from Lakeland Kathleen Senior High School as being like when Miami got somebody from Lakeland, go look up when he was in high school. Been a while.
He was in the 96 NFL draft, if I'm hitting the year correctly.
Him and Jonathan Ogden, 2 Hall of Famers in the same first round for Ozzie Newsome. An
Ozzie Newsome
draft.
Knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, he did. Even though he's not highly rated, Cam, a lot of questions come in about this
Jack Pyburn.
Jack Pyburn from Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville Nice, 6'4" edge rusher, played inside backer and outside. Yeah, you know, he's a guy who's a late riser. He was committed to Minnesota, and decommitted from there. And it's basically down to either us or Auburn for him. I think that the chatter about Miami focusing on R. Mason Thomas as an edge rusher informs the fact that they probably believe that Pyburn's going elsewhere. Which, you know, is it a loss to not get that kid? Yeah. But I mean, he's not going to Florida State or Florida. So, I mean, that's, or any other ACC team. So that's a win in terms of where he could decide to go to. But yeah, it just seems like he's going elsewhere. But I mean, Miami still, they sent Joe Salavea and Mario Cristobal to do an in-home with him a couple days ago. He's supposed to be announcing here this weekend or soon. It's before signing day. I think it's like Sunday or Friday, something like that, where Pyburn is scheduled to announce his decision. But yeah, just kind of piecing things together, you know, 2 from over here, 2 from over there, 2 from over here, 2 from over there. You know, you just add the numbers up and, you know, numbers always work. And it just seems to me like Pyburn seems to be focused on going elsewhere. And Miami does also. But, you know, he's a kid who could play here. He wouldn't be, I don't think he would be a superstar. Okay. So you're going to have superstars. You're going to have, you know, depth players. or rotation players. I think he could be a depth of rotation guy. I don't think he's going to be a superstar. I think he's going to be an All-American, but he could definitely play here. Excuse me, but yeah, I do think that he's going to go